Guys, what's up? It's your coolest tech guy, and today I'm going to be going over some of the best chill games in the Apple App Store. So I've got three here for you guys. I've got Asphalt 8, I've got Retro Bowl, and I've got Crossy Road. Now all of these games are super chill and they're really good. So the first one I've got up is Asphalt 8. Asphalt 8 was released in August 22nd, 2013. And do not let that surprise you, because it is actually still a very good game today. It has tons of new updates. It has a lot of really good graphics, and it was actually really well made by Gameloft. So there's a lot to do. As you can see, there's a lot of good graphics, and I have three ways of grading the apps today. So the first way I've got is the ads. I think ads is the best thing that you have to look for, because after all, it is a free chill game and you want to have a chill experience. So my number two way of grading is the number of game modes. Now this really translates into how much playing time you can have and how much you can govern. So you want to have a good experience. You just don't want to hop on for like 3 seconds, but you also want to have the capability to like do it in little segments. So let's say you want to play for different time periods, different days of the week. So you can see here we've got a leaderboard in some of the events that change pretty much every day or 2 days. So I think that's really cool. How pretty much almost always changes. You can have new experiences and new rewards. So as you can see here, we've got a Moto Blitz, which is kind of like motorcycle racing against AI. This is not online, so even if you have no internet, you can keep playing, which I really do enjoy about this game. And right here is the normal seasons, where you can just race all of the cars that you own, the different classes, the different styles, pretty much anything you may have, which I really enjoy because I like testing out some of the different cars. And kind of acts as like the main story mode. And so you can see you've got a nice little loading screen where we can see what position we have to get for the stars and the different objectives we have to complete in order to get the 5 stars to unlock new seasons. And that is the third thing that I go over, which is quality, because in order to have, if it's bad quality, why would you want to play it, And I really like the graphics in this. It really shines really well, and it actually has a nice feel. So feels very blended and very smooth when you're playing. You can crash into cars, great graphics on that. You have a little nitro boost if you tap the right hand side of your screen. You can gather little nitro bottles. As you can see, the red ones give you a little bit more boost, which I like about that. You can see like the placement number of the cars in front of you. So let's say that's the number 1 guy. Maybe you want to knock him out real quick. And you can also crash, which I think is pretty cool. You see those little crash little symbols as though your windshield just crashed, which I think is a very good job. You can also do little stunts, as you see right there, which is a flat spin or like a barrel roll, depending on the ramps that you go off of. There's definitely a lot of hard work into this. You can fall off the maps, you can crash into oncoming cars, you can swerve away. I think the graphics are definitely a 5 out of 5 in my opinion, and this is one of the better apps that are free out there. Which is probably chill, but also has a little bit of complication to it, so you're not ever getting bored with the same old things, which is definitely an A+ for me. You can also change the music if it's ever too much for you. There's also some extra modes, so let's say you want to play over Wi-Fi with your friends or family. You can always do that. You can change the different courses, you can change the different style of classes, and the different game modes, which is cool. You got knockdown, affected, just classic matches. You can also change the color of your car. You can pay for custom paint jobs, which is in-game currency, but you can also use your real life money if that's really the kind of game you want to go for. And so that brings us to the next game, which is Retro Bowl. Now, as you can see on the title, it's very retro. The music is kind of like 8-bit almost, but it's actually a pretty good game. It's more of like a football game. It's very sporty in my opinion, but if you're not into football, it's not very hard to learn. There's a lot of different settings you can change. You can buy new managers, you can increase your stadium, you can buy new players. You have all fun stuff. So here's my squad of football players. I've got Edo Settle as my QB, Gardner Flynn as my running back, I've got Deontay Hayward as my tight end, Shaquille Seaver as my receiver, Rashad Winters as my lineman, Taekwon Willie as my other lineman, Shawal Lucan on my defense, Morris Young on my defense, Greedy Teller as my linebacker, and Rock Lawson as my kicker. So I've got a pretty good lineup. I've been playing this for a couple of seasons, at least in the games records, So I think that's really cool. You can change the different balls, the different uniforms. So let's say you want to be away or home. maybe the ball you want to be like a little turkey leg or something, maybe have a cool new pattern. So it also gives you kind of like a little cool story that goes along. You can always skip through that just by tapping really fast, which is normally what I do because I just like to play. I don't really like reading in a game. I feel like that's a little bit weird to me. If I'm gonna read, might as well grab a book, which I actually do. I do read, if you want to know. So yeah. Not quite sure if I would recommend this game being like your #1 game because it does get old at some points, but I would definitely recommend getting this game as maybe like your #2, #3 game, which brings us to our next one, which is Crossy Road. Crossy Road was definitely big back in the olden days, so it's definitely cool to see this new mix of it on Apple devices, which I think is really cool. The graphics definitely stand out, and there's different themes you can get based on which characters you have, so that's pretty cool. My favorite theme is probably the Pac-Man, but they're all pretty cool. You can see they have tons of different themes. You can get like New Zealand. I'll just take the Bilby right there, or the kangaroo. I haven't unlocked the kangaroo yet, but you can open them in packs. But they do have ads, which honestly is very annoying. So I just have to skip those as quick as you can, or just close up the app and just reopen it because it's just very sad to do that. But if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. So this is like an endless runner game, so you can just buy new characters using the coins that you collect on your runs and just doing like daily challenges or events. Honestly, this game is very straightforward, so I don't know what to talk about. You just it's pretty much luck of the draw with the gifts. The daily challenges, you're just competing worldwide. Based on how far you get, you have unlimited tries to do that, which is pretty cool if you just want to keep grinding that game. Maybe while you're on the airplane with that like 2 seconds of cellular data and all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you have a great time with all these apps that maybe you'll download. So hope you have a chill day, and I hope you enjoy life. So thanks guys for watching. Maybe drop me a like, maybe even a subscribe if I did that good. But peace guys, thanks for watching.